Good morning, y'all. I'm sitting here with my my two males. These are my only two male dogs. And Ozzy is my alpha Cane Corso, and then there's Tux, my pit lab mix. He's my rescue dog. I got him from the pound about 4 years ago. Anyways, but I just wanted to show you that they can get along. So Tux is at the very back of the pack. Ozzy's at the front of the pack as far as hierarchy, So the thing about it is, like, some people will say, oh, you don't give enough attention to Tux and all this, but Tux is very happy. It's my interpretation, is that he's happy with his status in the pack. He doesn't want to be a leader. And like, most dogs really don't want that responsibility. You know what I mean? Like, they want to know that they have a secure status in the pack, and that I'm just looking at this car driving near the property there. Tuck sees it. But it takes less weight off their shoulders if they know that, for example, my interpretation is Tux. Oh, he sees that car too. See, Tux knows that Ozzy's gonna protect him, basically. Ozzy will protect the pack. And he's there for backup if needed. And also, like somebody pointed out on a prior video of when I had a delivery driver drive up, Tux was actually the first one to bark. So he acts kind of like the watchdog. He stays outside the most. Tux will often sleep outside, even though they have access through a doggy door. Now they're marking it because they don't like what's out there. They're not sure what it is, so they're just marking it to let whoever or whatever it is out there know that this is their property. But so anyways, yeah, so Tux, he fulfills a very important role in the pack. He's like the backup, and he's the watchdog. Oh. And so yeah. See, what was it, Papa? Boy, look at his structure. Isn't he nice? Oh man, Ozzy, I tell you, I really for him being my first Cane Corso, I think I really got a good one. He's just everything you'd ever want in a Corso. Very even temperament, very alert and protective. And since I socialized him as a puppy, he's great with people. Although I gotta tell y'all a funny story. I was traveling. I traveled to Louisiana this weekend, and I was at a gas station and filling up, and there was this guy, this bunch of kids, out probably joyriding, music thumping, got their music like super loud in their car, and kind of cracking up about the dog in the car. And I rolled down the back window of the 4Runner, and Ozzy stuck his head out, and they backed up. They got right back in their car. It was so funny. He didn't even have to bark. He just looked at him, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's a big dog!" And then they backed right up, acting all tough, acting all tough, and with their music blaring. But no, it doesn't take much. The people know that you got protection on you. Yeah, it was like midnight. It was a little bit scary because it was just me traveling and around the Houston area, and they were kind of approaching my car, and so anyways, when you're traveling with a breed like this, people know not to mess with you. That's the very reason I got this breed, was for protection. So they really do You don't even have to train them to protect you. They will protect you. That's bred in them, in their genes. Ozzy, come on, Papa. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, like, this morning I'm sitting out here with my coffee, and I wanted to tell y'all also. For first, I wanted to show y'all that the two males do get along. It's just that they have an understanding their place in the pack, their respective places in the pack. So, Ozzy. Now, if you've been watching the channel, you know there's something missing here. Because whenever Ozzy will lay down like this, immediately Dolce will come and start to wrestle with him. Because it makes him vulnerable. So she'll come in for the attack when he's vulnerable. Play attack, but that's what she does. So where's Dolce? So yeah, that's why I also wanted to tell y'all Dolce and Lucia. That's where I was this weekend. I was driving out to take them to a boarding train. They don't really need the training per se. It's just that I really need the boarding. I'm going to be going out of town sometime this month. And I want to also get them used to being boarded in case I will have to travel in the future for, here and there for work or for vacation. And I can't take them with me all the time. So, I like to travel to Europe occasionally. So, Dolce's used to being boarded. She's been boarded before for like a week. Really no longer than 2 weeks I've ever boarded them. But Lucia has not. And so I thought this was a good opportunity to get Lucia used to being boarded. And it's not like boarded where they're stuck in a kennel all day. It's a board and train. So I figure if they're going to be boarded, they might as well also get some good training or training reinforcement in. And so that's where they are. They're in Louisiana. See. And so that serves a couple, at least those two purposes. They're going to get good socialization with other dogs at the kennel. And it's a trainer that I know. He's more like family, and he operates out of his home. So it's not like a huge boarding facility, like a sterile boarding facility or anything like that. It's more like they're treated like family. It's just a really excellent trainer. But yeah, so I've been training Lucia on my own as well. But look at that structure, y'all. Goodness gracious. There's the. He is not liking. See. How very alert they are to any kind of movement or anything different. Here I am chatting. I don't notice anything different out there, but Cane Corso will notice it immediately. Could be somebody out there working on the adjacent property, but he senses it immediately. This is like acres out here, and this is an open lot that nobody lives on next to me, and so there's probably some kind of movement out there. Somebody's working, cutting trees or something, but isn't that cool? He picked up on it right away. Something that, I could never pick up with my human senses. He immediately picked up on it. Just amazing. Tell you, man, these dogs, nothing gets past them. Nothing will get past a Cane Corso. If there's something that's not supposed to be in your property, nothing will get past them. I don't think you can find a better breed for protection that way, for a guard dog. But the thing about it is, you can't just have this dog as a guard dog and leave it outside to guard, because it won't be at its optimum. because they do require a bonding with the owner and to be treated like family. Otherwise, they don't function as well. But look at him. He's not. He's got his eye on whatever is out there. He's not letting it go. Oh my God, y'all! It is gorgeous today. He is not liking whatever that is. It's like 70 degrees outside. This because he tucks his back up. Shit. I gotta trim some of these trees. What is it, Oz? Go see. Go see, Oz. Go see, Oz. Man, he is a fantastic specimen of a Cane Corso. I'll tell you what. Now, I know I'm biased, but man. Look at him. He comes from Champion Lines from Italy. Where's that, Papa? Where's it? And you see how he's lean? See how you can see that indentation right there? How it kind of scoops in at the juncture of his hind leg and his last rib. That's the tuck up. And you can see if you can see that angle, the tuck up, it means he's not overweight. And so with his physique right now, his body mass, he's 155. Last time I got him weighed, which was about last month, he weighed in at 155 pounds. And so that's all lean muscle. He's definitely not overweight. So I want to say he's at the bigger end of the spectrum. You know, because male Cane Corso can weigh anywhere from like 120 up to 150, 160 even. But, so yeah, like I say, he's at the very heavier end of the spectrum as far as body mass and weight. Now, Tux is a little bit overweight. I think, you know, the Pitbulls tend to become overweight, and he's got some Pitbull in him. He's got lab in him too, but he could stand to lose a few pounds. See. Well, anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and hope y'all having a good weekend. And actually, it's Monday. I have Monday off because I'm military. We get the like the President's Day and all that off. One of the perks of being working for the government. Ooh, cannot beat the time off that you can get. I mean, you don't always get it, but it's nice when you do. So, but anyways, yeah, I just wanted to let you know what's going on. Why you don't see Dolce and Lucia right now. Yeah, because I'm getting ready to travel sometime this month, and I want to, you know, just periodically, like once a year, have them boarded so they're used to it in the event that I do have to travel. So, I mean, I like to go to Mexico at least once a year, and you know, I wish I could take my dogs with me, but I can't. I just saw this rain lily, and I gotta pull that up. It's a bulb, but the thing is, rain lilies are toxic to dogs. I mean, the big dogs don't eat it, but you never know if one of the puppies might try to sample it and it's toxic. Come on, guys. So yes, anyway, hope you all having a good day, and we'll see you on the next one.